Okay, this is quite a deep question. So, you're an artist as well. You write.
Apparently, yes.
Yeah. I would consider you as a person, like a creative, artistic person as well. And I was going to ask if there is a person in your life that you feel like really inspires you to do art. Like, conversations with that person, or like, is it like the memory of a person, like somebody who really inspires you?
I mean, I try personally to get like inspiration from like every interaction I have, because I think actually like the most mundane scenarios are the most inspiring ones. You just need to be like open and receptive.
Yeah.
But like maybe to be more specific, I think it really depends on the time where I am with my life. But I have, let's say I have two people in my life that I have like a long, personal connection with for like a long time since my bachelor. So it's like almost 10 years now. One of them is a friend called Kobi, and we have a podcast in Hebrew. It's called The Best Podcast in the Middle East, and it is the best podcast in the Middle East.
Oh, if only I spoke Hebrew, I would so listen to it. Yeah.
You can listen to all the beginnings of the episodes because there we don't cut the singing in the beginning.
Excellent. I'm glad you cut my singing.
So we have these like long and deep conversations about like aesthetics and art and music, and he's like a very different person from me. Like he's an ultra-orthodox Jew, so he has like a very different lifestyle.
What does
than me.
ultra-orthodox mean? Can you define that for me?
Yeah, so there are like different sects, I guess you can say, in Judaism.
Yeah.
So you have like what's the word? You have like secular Jews who are just like Jews because Hitler said they're Jews. Like historically, it didn't exist, like secular Jews.
Yeah.
I think it's like a phenomenon of the late 19th, early 20th century that you started to have this like nationality all around Europe. And you had non-practicing Jews still considered Jews,
like almost like ethnically Jews.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, and I guess Judaism is also a type of an ethnicity because it's not that religion that it's like easy to get into.
Yeah.
So it's, in a way, it's also like an ethnicity, but not like an ethnicity in the sense that like all of them come from the same place.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like after World War II, there were like a lot of non-religious Jewish people, and all the religious ones are divided into different like groups. So you have the ultra-orthodox, which is basically the old school Judaism.
Yeah.
That's like the guys with like the big suits and the big hats and like these.
Oh yeah.
Curly
No,
like the like classic Jews.
Yeah. No, I've definitely like heard and seen about Orthodox Judaism.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was a definition between Orthodox and like ultra-Orthodox.
Yeah.
Like,
so like
is that
today,
a technical term? Or is that
no,
more
I mean
like
historically it's just like, historically, like I said, it's just Jews.
Yeah.
Then it became Orthodox, and like today it's ultra-Orthodox because you have the another major religious movement, mainly in Israel, and that's the national religious Jews.
Okay, yeah.
They're basically the engine behind like Israel's modern politics of like conquering all these pieces of land that like historically were part of like the land of Israel.
And they're more Orthodox than the other Orthodox Jews. or less?
No. They're less orthodox.
That way.
Yeah. Like the ultra orthodox like see them as not like serious Jews because like they're more about the national aspect than the religious
Yeah.
aspect. In a way, they're like they have like a different, because in the end, like all Jews want the Messiah to come. That's like the goal.
Yeah.
And the ultra Orthodox believe that in order to do that, you need to not sin and do all the right things that are written in
Do the good stuff
in the Bible.
Yeah.
And do all the prayers and like and study and know the Torah really well. Like that's what you need to do. And the national religious, or like the Orthodox, the religious national Orthodox, you can call them.
Yeah.
They believe that like that stuff is important, but like physically controlling the land is what will bring the Messiah.
Yeah.
So it's like different approaches to achieve the same thing, basically, but
angles.
Yeah, but like definitely I'm more friendly with the ultra orthodox than the national orthodox. So that's my friend Kobe, and like he really inspires me, like not in the religious sense, of course, but like like to see things differently and to think of things in a different manner.
You have interesting conversations.
Yeah, definitely all the time. Yeah, and he also likes really weird niche stuff on the internet, like me. Like like I probably shouldn't say like what we speak about in private conversation, but like me, he watches a lot of weird stuff on the internet. And we talk about this.
Awesome.
And I have another friend called Chen, and she's now in Arizona. She's originally from Israel, like me. And she's an opera singer.
Cool.
But she's also like this type of like entrepreneur.
Amazing.
Yeah, she has like a lot of like really cool ideas for like businesses and like business models and like and different types of platforms for like artists and creators, and like and she's like one of the most creative persons I know. And like for me, like it's almost like drugs, like conversations with the two of them, because it's like I have to get
you
my
high.
I need to get my fix because it like helps me like get my neurons running in my own brain, you know.
I get that. Like I think the people around us are the ones who like inspire us the most. And I'm totally on your side. Like I need to get my fix of like conversations with certain people, because I'm just like I always walk away like more inspired and happier whenever I've talked to you. So
amazing.
It's really good.
Yeah. And I mean, also, like, I think our families should always be like a source of inspiration and wisdom. Like for me, it's easy because both of my parents are creative people. My dad was like a painter and a musician. My mom, she a poet and an actress. So like, so it was like very easy for me to get all these inspirations at home. But I think even like my brother, that he's completely like not part of, like, he studies economics now, right? He's completely not in the creative sphere, but he also inspires me, right? Like with the decisions he makes, and like the way he approaches life, and the way he interprets things in a way that I would never have, you know. Like I said in the beginning, it's like all about like being receptive, right?
Yeah. I think same. Like my mom and my brother. So I don't really have a dad, but like my mom and my brother like do inspire me, but they're both like not like outwardly in like a creative, like, you know, industry or anything like that, but in very different ways. So like my mom, like I have to say she inspires me in like determination, because she like you know, she raised my brother and I in like private bankruptcy on a minimum wage. And she always had a smile on her face. And she worked 50, 60-hour weeks, getting up at 4 a.m. to work in a factory. And somehow now that she's retired, she's like, I want to learn English. And she's just like, I'm going cycling. Like, she's now like, you know, she's in her 60s. She's living her best life.
She's having like the most healthy midlife crisis.
Yeah, she's having a healthy retirement. Yeah. And I'm so like, you know, cool. Sometimes I'm like in awe of her, because like I'm like, you've not had a very, you know, easy time. She comes from a very poor kind of farmer's background. Like my grandma was very post Second World War. Like both my mum and her sisters, like for example, all of them have like fake teeth because they didn't have a lot of nutrition when they grew up. When they were little, they didn't have a lot of food. All they had was like bread and like the meat they had themselves on the farm, but like no vegetables. Like so like they're really like,
they didn't have any vitamins.
Exactly. So all of them have quite bad teeth and stuff like that. So they're very hardy people, my family, and all the women in my family are very hardy. They're like, they're very kick-ass, but in a kind of like tough farmer woman kind of way. And like I like admire them. They're like they were kind of my biggest role models growing up, because they're like, I won't be told what to do. I'll kick ass.
Nice.
And whatever life throws you, they're kind of like, get through it, just do it. You got it. Don't give up.
Nice.
Yeah. And my brother, we have a lot of differences. So like we're quite different people in a lot of ways.
Is he younger or older?
He's older. He's 2 years older than me. We've had very different paths in life. But I have to say, I also find a lot about him quite inspiring. He's always been a person where like, if he wants to do something, even though he has no qualifications or like no, you know, no clear path, he will just go and do it without necessarily, you know, being like, oh, I need to go and study for this long to do it. He's just like, no, I'm going to do it now. Like years and years ago, he wanted to become a chef. He started growing a lot of vegetables in his garden, and because he trained in IT, and he's just like, I can't do this anymore. I want to do something different. So he decided he wanted to become a cook. So one day he just baked a cake, went to a restaurant and said, hire me.
Wow.
And he just gave them the cake and they liked it. So they hired him.
Nice.
And then he went and did like formal chef's training, like after he worked there for a while, just like kind of kitchen staff.
Wow.
And then he did formal training. So now he's a chef. And, you know, I find it inspiring in a different way.
Yeah.
Like kind of just like, you know, I want to do this. Nothing's stopping me from just doing it. Yeah.
Like Shia LaBeouf said, just do it.
Just do it.
Do it.
Just do it. Do it. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Yeah.
So, to doing it.
To just doing it. There you go.